Welcome back, trainers, and the time has come for you to get your own Shadow Mewtwo if you did not attend GoFest. And if you did attend GoFest and you already have yourself a Shadow Mewtwo, well, you're going to be able to get yourself another one. So you're going to be able to have two. Now, there's something Niantic didn't do that is kind of confusing me and leaving people with a Shadow Mewtwo that is going to be very expensive to purchase a secondary move. And that is going to be the fact that they did not allow people to TM away frustration. I don't know. So a nice image here by Couple of Gaming. Let's go ahead and go over the task here. So for 1 of 6, you're going to have spin 5 Pokestops. Then you're going to have defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts. Then catch 1 Shadow Pokemon. Then moving on to 2 of 6, you're going to have catch 5 Shadow Pokemon. So it's going to kind of force you to go out and do the rocket stops and rocket leaders, right? Like usual, we already know. Make 5 nice curve throws in a row. Purify 5 Shadow Pokemon. And then for 3 of 6, defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts 3 times, hatch 3 eggs, and then earn 3 candies walking with your buddy. That, that could take a bit of time. Maybe you want to walk something that's going to be 1 kilometer, and then you're going to actually get a Toxicroak, and then you do have a Larvitar, which can have a shiny potential as well, and you have some nice Stardust rewards as well as another Meowth, which can be shiny if you didn't get yourself one yesterday or a couple days ago, whenever they had all those tasks. And then moving on, you're going to have to defeat all of the rocket leaders, Arlo, Cliff, and Sierra. And if you're free to play, that could take you a little bit of time, but good thing we do have the blimps now, so you can just do this from the comfort of your home, as they're going to be increased spawns as well. And for the last phase, this is pretty simple. You're just going to have to defeat Giovanni and then claim your rewards. And simple as that, right? And then we're going to take a look at the Pokemon that you're going to be using again, so you can have a little bit of a refresher, and we'll maybe just, throw in some suggestions as to what you should use. As far as that Elite Charge TM, that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty nice for going out there and taking care of business. Now, guys, I was able to get myself a Shiny Shadow, a new one. Are you kidding me? You already know by the thumbnail and the title, we got this. Alright, so for the most part, these rocket leaders are going to have the same Pokemon. We've been battling them. Kyogre's going to be good for Arlo, and then something fighting for Cliff as well as Sierra. As far as Giovanni, you can use some Ice to take care of that, as well as a Fighter to take care of the Kangaskhan. And then the Mewtwo is going to be weak to Dark, so maybe a Tyranitar or whatever Pokemon you have to use. You can even go in with a Mega now. You got Mega Houndoom. It's just a matter of seeing what they do have, and then just, going in there and taking care of business. It's not really that difficult anymore. So just for fun, I thought I'd just use the 1500 CP Pokemon. Now, this is kind of, I wouldn't say a lazy 1500 CP. It's kind of. I'm just going in with the Azumarill. I could have picked something more challenging, but I just wanted to have fun. Now, go figure, guys. Let me tell you something here. On the Shadow Shiny that we got, we're going to look at that. Funny enough, every time I think to myself, when I'm battling one of these rocket leaders, if I don't record, I'm going to get a shiny. Watch. Now, I can't say it every time because it's going to break the whole little spell or whatever the heck's going on over here with this thing. But go figure. Yeah, every single time I think of that and I don't record, I get the Shiny Shadow. I've been getting them like crazy lately, haven't I? I don't know what's going on. We got the Shiny Shadow Coughing, Shiny Shadow Grimer, and Shiny Shadow Growlithe. Hey, I'll take it, guys. Let's get it. And I'm not really even doing too many. So we were almost about to get defeated here. Going to be going in with the Bastion and taking it down with the old Smackdown and taking out Arlo, shaking his head like he's hot stuff, So we're going to be getting that egg. And my thoughts on the egg still, we talked about that. We hatched them. I'm just going to go through the whole thing and see what we have going on here and just get some candies. We'll talk about that more here in just a moment. So we have Athena, and this is it, of course, and it popped up on the screen. I couldn't believe it. It took my breath away. Shiny Shadow Growlithe, guys. Let's get it. You can't trade them, so the IVs are what they are, unless you decide to purify it, which I don't recommend you do that. That's something pretty rare that you get. So we're going to go ahead and throw a horrible throw there outside of the ring and catch this thing. Since we do have the berries that do have the 2 times effectiveness, that's going to be nice to use on those Giratina raids. Maybe you want to use your Silver Pineapps to increase the chances as well as get the candy. So here we go. Absolutely phenomenal. We got it. I mean, I wasn't even trying to go for it, honestly. I was just doing it because the blimp was there and I wanted to get an egg, and I got this. And I was thinking to myself, I'm bound to get one of these Shiny Shadows eventually, because I did quite a few today. So you're not going to be able to use an Elite Charge TM to TM away frustration. as well as a regular TM, and I just tested it out, so I don't know what's going on. Now, taking a look at Mewtwo's moves because of the Shadow, the Shadow Mewtwo. I was going to say Shiny Shadow Mewtwo, but that's not here quite yet. We do have Psycho Cut and Confusion for the quick moves. For the charge moves, we have Focus Blast, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Ice Beam. For the Legacy, we have Hyper Beam, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. So there's quite a few moves. Hyper Beam is going to be absolute garbage. Everything else, Psychic is not so great because, well, you do have Psy Strike, right? It's not horrible, but Psy Strike. Now, I did use an Elite Charge TM to get my Psy Strike on my Shadow Mewtwo because it's just going to be that good. You're going to see here, we're going to go compare it to Mega Mewtwo Y and X. You're going to see Shadow Mewtwo is still outperforming them. Whatever you kind of like put whatever element into it, it is going to be excelling in that specifically. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. Thanks to Gamepress here, we have a nice understanding as to how good Shadow Mewtwo is actually going to be at the very top with Confusion and Psy Strike with a DPS of 30.425. I mean, compared to the Mewtwo Y, which is going to be crazy strong, it's at 28.962. So that's a big difference. Even the DPS times TDO is, it's looking a little bit better for the Mewtwo Y. I can't say it's not like super outstanding for the Shadow Mewtwo, but the Shadow Mewtwo is still doing better as far as damage. And then with Shadow Ball, of course, it is just naturally going to be doing better than the Mewtwo Y. I just thought I'd throw that up. And then you also have Mega Alakazam, which is going to be on the charts there as well. Going to be doing a lot of damage and very exciting for a lot of these Megas coming down the line. I know we're not all too excited or happy about the way they did throw the Megas at us and you're going to have to raid, but when it comes down to some of these Megas, it is going to be pretty fun, right? So there you have it. Shadow Mewtwo is going to be magnificent. Don't know why we can't Elite TM them away or whatever. It's just regular TM them. Then taking a look over here on Pvpoke to see where the Mewtwo is going to land in the Master League, because that's pretty much the only league you're going to really want to use it. You're going to have the regular Mewtwo at the top because it is going to be a lot bulkier. We've used the Shadow Mewtwo in the Master League Open, and it is just so glassy, although you're pretty much going to get shields because a Psy Strike from Shadow Mewtwo is going to be absolutely devastating and doing a ton of damage. So it is going to be good, and we are currently in Master, so you may want to consider doing that, but you can't really have two moves on your Shadow Mewtwo if you didn't go to GoFest because, well, you're not going to be able to do TM that away right now for some reason. Now, right after I caught this Shadow Shiny Growlithe, I go plus this Shiny Houndoom. I don't know, guys. Let's go. Okay, I'll take it. It is a shiny that's, it's nice. I'm going to be able to trade it, so at least that's cool. But, the way I feel about all these shinies, eventually you're just going to be sitting on them. You're like, okay, it's very exciting when you catch them, but then over time you're like, then what? But it's a little different for the shiny shadows, a lot different. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and try to use an Elite Charge TM. It's not going to actually work here. I got nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, if this actually works, please don't. Okay, and it doesn't. So good. I mean, it would have been nice, but I was just trying to see what's going on here. Yep, so unfortunately, you're not going to be able to TM away Frustration on your Mewtwo's, but hopefully we'll be able to get those events in the future. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, and one more tip here about the 12-kilometer eggs. Now, if you want to put rare candies into Bisharp and Mandibuzz right now, which are going to, Bisharp's going to be more for Ultra League, but Mandibuzz is definitely for the Great League. But if you want to put rare candies into them, go ahead. If you plan on hatching more 12-kilometer eggs, maybe hold off and see what's good, and then invest so you can, not put as many rare candies as you would have, because you hatch like 3 more after you put the rare candies. So there you have it, trainers. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.